again, I guess for all y'all producers, is it just the details in the programs that make the software better, or is it just personal preference?
We ain't gonna say better, because better is subjective.
Yeah.
You know, it's preference. Go ahead, Deacon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. With me, Logic was just functional. I could use it faster. I could get my thoughts out good. I can pull up. Their strings are pretty good. You know, a good starting place. And then if I don't like the basic instruments, I'll bring other stuff in through MIDI or whatever. But to me, functional. If you need to do all the voice pitch corrections, you could do that in there without having to buy auto-tune. It's got pitch correction, all of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's got samplers now. Like, you don't have to buy all these extra plugins. It's pretty much everything is in there, for a good budget, a good price. So that's why I started with it and just built from there. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, you're good. I started out with Pro Tools LE. And what I found out was that if you would spend money. I think I was using Pro Tools 7 M-powered, and you had to have a M audio interface in order to use it.
Yeah.
And then you worry about your computer speed, because if you didn't have a Pentium, and a lot of us, if you're on a shoestring budget trying to get this together, Pro Tools started pricing stuff out that you really couldn't afford it, and you're sitting here with Pro Tools LE. But the thing with Logic, because it was made by Apple and you can only use it on a Mac, you can use Logic on a dual core laptop, and it would always work. And everything you needed to do as a producer was already in there.
So I started with Pro Tools LE. The problem when I started, man, doing vocals, mixing vocals, I'm trying to bounce down those tracks. You only get in 32 tracks. And the problem I had with Pro Tools was when you spend extra money to expand to the 64, because they wanted you to go to the TDM system. That's why I ended up going to Studio One. So I started with Studio One. Of course, I use Reason. For production, I use Machine, but I do everything, my mixing and mastering, in Studio One S5.
Yeah.
And because I score music for TV and film, I use Pro Tools. So I'm having to go in there and do Pro Tools, because of course being able to score and then be able to bounce everything down the video. Well, my problem was when I got my last film that I worked on, I had some surround sound issues, right? And I was trying to get in and learn Logic, because Logic out of the box, you can score out of Logic. So that's the thing that I love about Logic. And I bought it. I have it to learn, because I like the fact that everything is in. It's just not user friendly unless, if you're coming from Cubase, kind of sort of, but coming from Pro Tools to Logic, or from S1 to Logic, it's totally different.
Yeah.
Your man Radiant just said in the comments that he started with Acid 2.0. And I'm trying to think. I didn't even realize there was an Acid. I didn't even know there was an Acid 2.0. It's like, whoa, he took that all the way back.
I started with Tony Acid. Hey, what about that Magic Music Maker from Best Buy? What do you know about that?
I had that. I had that.
What y'all know about Cakewalk?
Cakewalk, Sonar.
Yeah.
And cats still using that Sonar right now, man. They're using it. They're using Cakewalk already. I started on Samplitude. Y'all know about that Samplitude.
Yeah, Samplitude. Plugin.
Wow.
Yeah. But I think as producers, you kind of get into, and like Rico said, it's not just one is better than the other. Sometimes it's just whatever your workflow style is.
Gotcha.
And it's really subjective. Some people love Ableton. Some people love Cubase. Some people love Logic. Some people love Pro. Some people love Studio One. It's really, once you get in behind the controls and you start working and you go, I can breathe through this one. This is normally the one you're going to rock with, from now on.
And it's really, man, and just for the record, man, it doesn't really matter what you produce with, as long as you can get out your idea from start to finish and you can
Exactly.
create your finished product, it really don't matter. I try to say, you know, I try to use something that even when they come out with new versions, I don't have to keep have a learning curve over again, because when you're producing and you're having to stop and relearn a whole nother level, learn the
Right.
software,
Right.
and you got projects, you got deadlines, that could be extremely aggravating, you know.